This is my presentation on the conservation of western lowland gorillas. So I'm going to be going over what are western lowland gorillas, the threats they face in human interaction, and why this topic is important. So here we have all basic information about the lowland western gorilla, the scientific name being gorilla. They are mostly herbivores, but they will eat small invertebrates to gain protein. They live in Africa in the Congo Basin and are spread across Gabon, Central African Republic, Cameroon, Angola, the Equatorial Guinea, and the Congo. So typically gorillas live in troops of around 25 to 30, but the western lowland gorilla actually lives in smaller troops that average around 5 individual members. Generally, all gorillas have their own way of communicating through auditory and visual signals, as well as odor, but some ways would include hand signals or specific sounds or callings they make to indicate specific things, stuff along the lines. In here, we also have taxonomy, class being Mammalia, order Primate, and family Hominidae. Now, some of the threats that they face, and this is according to the World Wildlife Organization, are habitat loss, poaching, and disease. Now, when it comes to habitat loss, only about 22% of western lowland gorillas are in protected areas. This means the other 78% are unprotected and vulnerable. And now what that means is that their land can be taken very easily if there's no law or no protection for them. And one of the ways that the land is taken is through developing or commercial logging. That's one of the biggest reasons they lose their habitat. Poaching is illegal, although people will do it anyways for their own reasons, whether it's for bushmeat or for exotic pets. Some people will kill adult gorillas for their babies and take those babies and sell them to whoever would buy as exotic pets. So one of the more well-known diseases that has come from Africa is Ebola. And this doesn't just affect people, it also affects primates, and in this case, gorillas. It is said by scientists that an estimate 1/3 of gorillas have died because of Ebola. So I say that this information comes from the World Wildlife Organization, but what is the World Wildlife Organization? So the World Wildlife Organization is an organization that is dedicated to creating harmony between our ecosystems and humans. So this organization works with scientists and other researchers to be able to reduce the human carbon footprint. They also aid in doing conservation work for as many animals as they possibly can. So why is this important? Well, gorillas play an important role in biodiversity. They're essentially gardeners, and what they do is they are seed dispersers, which means they eat fruit or plants that have seeds, and then they'll poop them out in new places. They also clear up foliage, which provides open area for new growth. On average, daily, gorillas will eat around 40 pounds of plant matter, leaves, branches, stuff along the lines. And this is important because it clears up the ground and provides new space for new growth. Without that, the plants will have a much harder time being able to move through the dirt and up into the sun. So without gorillas, these plants wouldn't be able to thrive like they do. It would be much harder for them to be able to climb through the foliage on the ground and to also be able to go far because they are not being dispersed by the gorilla. And so that's main reasons why they are very important. So that's all I have. And here are my references. Thank you very much for watching.